Well, I think there are several issues facing education right now. There are a lot of education reform initiatives that have come down the pike in the last 5 years. I guess what I would want the voters in the 6th District to realize is that although not all of the initiatives can be positive, certainly not all the initiatives can be negative, and I think we have to look at each reform initiative based on its own merits and its own drawbacks and evaluate which ones are going to get our kids where we want them to be, which is successful in a career or in college, whatever their choice is, whether that's career technical education, whether that's a 2-year college, whether that's a 4-year college.
What about when you first decided to run? Is this your first run for office?
It is.
Do you recall when you made the decision, and what went into your decision making, if I may ask?
I do recall when I made the decision. I actually was late in this race. I had not planned to run, and what really got me off my duff and ready for public service in this capacity.
That's an old school word, by the way.
Right. Is the pushback that we seem to be getting from a lot of folks regarding the higher standards, the higher expectations, the accountability that teachers are really being held to these days. And I just, at the end of the day, for me, this is about kids achieving. It's about student achievement. There are a lot of issues here in Knox County on the periphery, but the bottom line for me is I know that our students here in Knox County are as smart and as capable as any kids in the nation.
Did you see, by the way, let me remind our audience who we're speaking with and give out our telephone number in case they want to call and say something to you in the form of a question or comment.
Sure.
Area code 865-974-2535 is the correct number. If you would like to call in and talk to Sandra Rowcliffe, she will be here until the top of the hour. And then we have her opponent, Terry Hill, will be here at 11 o'clock. So the phone lines are wide open, waiting for you. So, Sandra, did you see the TCAP results?
I have seen the TCAP results, and
as a board member, how would that impress upon you, or what would you think about that as a board member if you were so to be elected?
Well, I'm not happy with them. I believe we didn't achieve at a level that I'm comfortable with, that I want to see our kids doing. So we've got a lot of work to do. That's what that tells me. Our superintendent, our teachers, our principals, they're working harder than ever, but what that tells me is that we've either got to work smarter or we've got to work harder. And that's just the nature of the beast, because our kids are not achieving at where they need to be successful.
Having said that, what you just said, Dr. McIntyre and the school system, what they released said that they felt that they met the performance targets for the most part, except for a few particular categories. Do you disagree or agree with that?
Well, I don't disagree with the facts that they've given. What I disagree with is that, and I haven't really heard that they've said this is where we can stay, but this cannot be what we are okay with. This community has to expect more. We have to expect more from our kids. We have to expect more from our parents. We have to expect the very top notch in educators, and I'm wearing a shirt this morning. I don't know if you've noticed, but I really want to give a shout out.
They can see it on TV.
Oh, great! So I want to give a shout out to the Facebook group called Educators for Excellence. They are kind of a new Facebook group, I guess. I don't know exactly when they formed their group, but these are the educators in Knox County who are really knocking it out of the ballpark. They show me their creative side every day that I go